Hello, welcome to the weekly episode of Roster Change Rundown. I'm LinkingX2 and thank you for coming by, and for all the new viewers, we have a short intro into the highlights of today's episode. So, many retirements in Korea, for example Gorilla and Kuro. Also, many teams are rebranding there. In the LPL, we have now confirmed many of the roster changes for WE and EDG. And, globally, in the VCS and PCS region, the major teams are rebranding quite a lot. So, that sounds interesting, right? So let's get right into the details. But before that, please leave a like if you enjoyed it so far. It really helps out a lot, and a quick reminder to comment your thoughts to the changes down below. Now let's start with NA as usual. So, Lost joins TSM from Academy, and that's a fourth import slot if Huni is not now a NA resident. So, the import slot issue is still relevant in TSM, but Huni now has taken a bit of that on his shoulders and has become an NA resident. So yeah, we have to wait and see what the other changes will be for TSM, as the import slot rule is still there and they have to adjust to that. Also in regards to TSM, Cody-san and Hornser have joined TSM Academy. So probably in cases where the import slot rule cannot be avoided by getting a green card till the season starts, a player like Cody-san could change in for Lost and then maybe they can play. Also, getting these two veterans for their academy team enables their academy league even more, because these experienced players can often help the younger rookies in the academy team. So, as we have most of the NA stuff confirmed now for the main rosters, already did a video about that, maybe click on the info card to check that out. So we have no major rumors going on in the background. So we're moving straight to the next western region, Europe. So here we have some major changes for teams like Vitality and Misfits as of now. So for Vitality, I'm sorry if I butcher the names, Skinda, Skenza, Milka, Comp join the team, and Lavrov will stay with the team. Most of these players come from the challenger scene, from different teams, and yeah, it fits the overall spirit as of now, with the intent of many young players into the teams, as we will see in other regions. Also, for a team like Vitality that didn't do all that well last year, getting some cheaper challenger players is probably a good way to go, because the sponsors, probably didn't offer such a large budget. For Misfits, we have a similar story. We have Hart, Vito, Vander, they join, and Razok, and Kobe will stay with the team. So these players are from teams like Fenerbahce, Rogue, and from the challenger scene. So they're getting some confirmed good players, and probably from minor regions. So they don't have to spend as much, but they still get some bite in these players. So both teams didn't have a great split last year. As such, they can't make all that great changes. EU teams also don't have as much of a budget like the NA teams. So these changes, I think they're quite nice. Getting the younger players in is most of the time a good idea. Moving to Korea now. So I teased the retirements. We have Gorilla's retirement. So after 8 years of pro play, he managed to get 3 LCK titles, many second places in his career due to SKT. And with Prey he was one of the best bot lanes to ever play the game in my opinion. So it's really sad to lose him. The last few splits of his career where he wasn't playing with Prey, for example, obviously weren't that great, where he was playing for Sandbox, for example. But still, losing him is quite sad. But it was expected, with Prey already having retired once, and as of now is not playing with any team. Then Kuro also retiring, also after 8 years of pro play. He only has 1 LCK title, but it's hard to get more in Korea with many of these great teams there. Also has many second places due to SKT, for example 2015 Worlds. Kuro, often a player that is overlooked because he was the weaker link in many of these Rocks Tiger teams, but I feel like he was still doing a very good job, especially if you think, yeah, they were struggling against some players like Faker, but the, let's call them weaker teams in that region, the other 8 teams, yeah, Kuro was doing quite well against these players. So yeah, he was losing to the best. And yeah, that's what he has been remembered for, but still, a very solid performance. And yeah, the world rundowns with Ku and Rock Tigers were quite good. And the last retirement for now, we have Flame. So also after 8 years, he hasn't won any LCK title, but he won one LPL title with LGD. He speaks Korean, Chinese and English, so he was able to play in all 3 regions with good success. And yeah, he was in theory a member of the world-winning Down1 gaming team this year. But he didn't play at all in Worlds, but he was part of the roster, right? And he helped the team last year in growing up a bit, right? The players are all very, very young, so having Flame on the roster, sometimes switching with Nuguri, yeah, getting a bit more of the experience from him and a bit more of the veteranship here. So he definitely helped Down1 to grow as strong as they did. And yeah, he's also one of these special players who has names engraved into the game. A lesser known one being the Flame Angle. This is a diving idea, so you dive through a strong front line to the back line. And the more well known is the Flame Horizon, obviously, with the 100 CS difference. So yeah, another 3 legends gone from the game. Yeah, probably will make a retirement video over all the retirements we had this year. I mean, it's by the dozen by now. So yeah, with all these retirements in Korea, the winds of change are blowing. So they're bringing all the newer challenger players with them, and yeah, the old players, yeah, they're sent off the rift. So I would be really interested to hear what you think is the most shocking or the most sad retirement this split. For me, the most shocking one would be Bjergsen. I didn't really expect him to retire now. I think he isn't all that old, and he was still playing very good in NA. Yes, it makes sense after the horrible 06 performance. And yeah, but we had so many retirements this season, and the overall scene is just rejuvenating, especially in Korea here. So yeah, write it down in the comments what you think was your most standout retirement. So continuing with the roster changes in Korea, we have the rebrands. So Sandbox rebrands with a new sponsor and stays Sandbox, as I am informed. Then we have the new team, High Fresh Blade, and they renamed to fredit Brion. I think they also have a sponsor change. And then yeah, we have some T1 news. Mowgli, Miro, Asper joined T1 Academy from what were their teams? Vitality, Hangul Live, and I think Genji Academy. Also for T1, Hoyt, the second support of Down1 behind Beryl, is joining T1. So yeah, he's probably joining for Academy as well. And yeah, then lastly, CV Max is now suspended until the 14th of May because of the 2019 Griffin issue. So we all were wondering, after it has been rolled out that he has to be suspended, why he wasn't suspended immediately. After the Griffin issue, he directly joined Dragon X, and yeah, he wasn't really suspended, even though Riot Games had ruled him out. So now it seems in this off-season and the beginning or nearly the entirety of spring season, he will be suspended. It is said that he's still with Dragon X, and yeah, he can't coach, so they have to get another coach for this period of time. Then yeah, we have no major new rumors. Still the question mark with Nuguri in the room. It has not really exactly been confirmed, but yeah, many sources are really talking about it as it has been confirmed. So yeah, we have to look into that later. Moving on to China now. Xian has left LGD as it was foreseen. He hasn't joined any other team as of now. And yeah, Refrain stays with FPX. That's the coach. Then the rumor for EDG has been confirmed, with Clearlove does return to the jungle position, which is very, very strange. But yeah, I like the guy. so I'm looking forward to see if he's able to do some interesting stuff here. Also for ETG, Viper, Flandre and Gory join. So Viper from Hunger Life, obviously, the one who played with the hands all the time. Flandre, the top laner from LNG. And Gory, he was an ex-T1 mid laner, so he was the substitute for Faker before Closer. And he left last May, I think. So yeah, getting some players in that department. And then also Scout and Mako are staying with the team. Yeah, these rumors are disproven. And lastly, Audi and Junja, so their top laner and a jungler, are leaving the team. Yeah, obviously the jungler could leave with Clearless returning, and Audi, yeah, he wasn't all that great. And also with Flandre joining the team, yeah, it makes sense. Then for BLG, Bibu and Mark join, and Fofo is leaving the team. And yeah, I think that's okay. Fofo, he was doing okay as of now. He wasn't doing all that well as he was starting. So then, as rumored, also for BLG, Aiming is joining from Korea, or from KT to be specific. So I think Aiming and Mark, that could be a very good bot lane. And yeah, BLG, after having a very poor year, or a poor summer to be honest, these upgrades could really work for them. Remember, they weren't all that bad the year before, where they were in the top 4, top 5. So yeah, I think these are some good upgrades for them. Then for the WE changes, so Beishang, Missing and Yuming will stay with the team, as will both mids, Shanks and Tetrama. I'm sorry for the mispronunciation. And also Curse leaves OMG for WE, and he renames to Breath. So yeah, they're getting a very good top laner here, and I think, yeah, keeping most of their roster should be solid. So yeah, slight upgrades here and there. And then yeah, lastly we have SMLZ. He will not participate in the LPL for this year. He may join like training team, but yeah, in China they are not really sold on the academy or training idea, as they are in North America, or yeah, nowadays in Korea. So yeah, he will probably not play. Yeah, a bit sad. I think he will make someone of his caliber. Yes, the last year wasn't really his, but the years before, I remember some very well done plays on the Rogue Warriors squad. So yeah, another player we won't see now. So the rumors, yeah, they're still very much clouded in mysteries. China is, yeah, very secretive of their roster changes, so I don't really have major rumors here. Coming to the global changes lastly, if you've watched so far, thank you very much, and yeah, I hope you had a good time so far. Maybe you could show that in the like, maybe. About the global changes, they're mainly concerning the PCS and VCS region, as I alluded to in the short teaser. So yeah, so Hanabi stays with the with PSG, and for PSG I have some infos here. So Tank, the mid laner left, and obviously the HQ subs Kongyue and Uniboy, they didn't come back, so they are not with the team. For Kongyue, maybe you're interested in, he has left HQ, and the rumors are that he's joining some Chinese team, and Uniboy is staying with HQ. And yeah, for PSG also, Unified stays with the team, and so does River and Kaiwing. And then there's some very interesting stuff here with Maple joining the team, so the ex-Flash Wolf player, and yeah, he played for Suning and LNG in China the past years. So I think that's a good upgrade. Tank, he was doing okay, but I think Maple should be better. Maple in his prime, obviously. I'm not really sure about his current performance and his current power level, but yeah, I think that's a good upgrade for the PCG team. And yeah, Helper and Wing join as coach. So Helper from Suning, yeah, this Suning that made Worlds Finals this year, and Wing from APK Prince. And yeah, Wing played jungle position for Jinair in the past. Maybe you know him because of that. So yeah, I think PSG, they're getting some good changes in. They were a really surprise team this year. I was like really blown away by Kongyo and Union Boy's performance, but also players like Unified and Kai Wing were really playing well. So yeah, good to see that they are staying with the team, and they are still getting upgrades in the mid lane and also the coaching positions. So going to the VCS region, so Slay leaves Gigabyte Marines, and yeah, Zeros is joining SBTC. So I'm not going over the full name here. It's a new VCS team. If you remember from the previous episodes, other players also already joined them. Celebrity joined the team. So yeah, it's a new like super team probably, because the other members joining the team are Dia, No Way and Slay. And they are also getting Violet, the ex-head coach of the EVS team. So yeah, the team looks very good. So yeah, Slay from Gigabyte Marines. Zeros also played for them. No Way, I don't think, but Dia1 or Dia played also for Gigabyte Marines. So yeah, this team looks very strong on paper. So we have to see, yeah, maybe with Team Flash losing a bit of their players and Gigabyte Marines having a few changes. I think this new team, SBTC, again, the name is very complicated. I'm not going to try to pronounce it even. So yeah, probably the region now extends to having 3 good teams, which is obviously very great. So lastly, for the global changes, leaving Asia behind, we're going to Brazil, INTZ especially. So Revolta, Envy and Mikao stay with the team, and yeah, Bankai and Kabao join. So yeah, going over this because INTZ is like the Brazilian team in my opinion that has been at Worlds the most, and yeah, most overseas, and yeah, most of us only or majorly know this team. So yeah, Envy and Revolta and Mikao, that are the 3 best players. There were rumors of Envy leaving, and so yeah, confirmed for them that they're going to stay together. So probably we'll see more of INTZ at the next international events. Yeah, if you've known over the new All-Star changes, where Brazil, the LLA and NA LCS are playing against each other, so we're having a shorter and smaller All-Stars this year. So yeah, INTZ will need their strength for that. Yeah, thanks for watching now. I know it was quite long again, so yeah, thank you for sticking with me. In the playlist you can find the previous episodes, or maybe you're interested in a whole rundown and ranking of the LEC, then yeah, I may do that. If you're interested in the LCS rundown, you can find that also in the description and in the playlist. So anyway, hope you had a good time, and if you did, please leave a like or a comment. It really helps a lot, especially feedback of any kind. For the weekend I have some special thing ready for you all, and also expect a Twitter account in the near future where I will be interacting with you even more and may post some leaks and teasers for the videos. That's it for now though. Please stay safe and have some merry pre-Christmas days.